Now we're going to move to the interior part of the tailgate holder kit install. First we're going to pull the carpet back. Next we're going to pull this rubber gasket loose. And the instructions tell you to go ahead and take it torpedo level, about like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a level mark from the bottom of this bolt right here, and you're going to come over and mark it here. Then you're going to mark it on the inside until you get 3/4 of an inch in from the bend on the inside to mark a hole. Now, that's one way to do it. An easier way to do it is using a water level. So what I've got here is I've got a rubber hose with water inside it, and pulling it up to where the water is at the mark. And then I can hold the other side of the water level to the inside. And I can see exactly where to mark our spot. It's just a little quicker to use a water level, but you have to have a piece of tubing that you can see the water through. So from there, I'm going to mark our first hole to drill. I'm taking a ruler right to the edge of there's a bend here. The instructions show it better than this video, but it shows right where to mark our hole for drilling. You're going to use a center punch and a hammer and go ahead and set that mark. Using a 3/16 inch drill bit, I'm going to drill this guy out. One tip is, this is a very strong magnet, and what I do is I put that magnet right below where I'm drilling, and then it catches all the shavings. So I've got my first hole drilled. Gonna go ahead and, with a drill bit, you may need to open up check your holes for your fasteners on your bracket. You may need to open up those guys a tiny bit. Just need to be cleaned out. We're going to install our first one there. Now this is where a second helping hand will make all the difference in the world for you. I've got to now climb down under the Jeep and put my arm up into the secret compartment that's described in the instructions in order to install the nut on the back of that fastener. So here I am down underneath the Jeep. I'm going to take one of these fasteners. I'm going to go ahead and put my hand through the foam into the secret compartment, and I'm going to reach all the way up to where I can find the fastener. I'm going to go ahead and finger tighten it all the way down. Alex, go ahead and tighten that guy up. And I don't even need a wrench on this side. These are serrated flange nuts that are supplied with the kit, and so once it's just even a little tight, you can go ahead and tighten it up from the inside. Now we'll go back in cab to do the other drilling. Okay, now I've got the bracket. Nice and level. I'm gonna go ahead and mark the next fastener with a punch and a hammer. I'm gonna go ahead and drill this guy out. Put another fastener through the secret compartment. Alex, you wanna grab that Phillips head there? Okay, go ahead and tighten it up. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and drill my final hole. Go ahead and clean this guy up, get all the shavings off. Put our last fastener in there. Through the secret compartment. Okay, go ahead and tighten it up. Okay. Now all that's left in this install is cleanup, putting a couple things back together. What we're going to do is you'll mark this right here, cut a little slot in it so it covers it real well. I'll go ahead and do this cleanup and then take one more shot to show you guys. I don't know. So there, I've cut my slit, I've got my carpet back in, I've got my rubber reinstalled, and then installing the bracket is perhaps the easiest part. Just push both those ball stud clips onto the ball studs, and there you go. And Dominion Off-Road Jeep JK tailgate holder kit. See ya.